folks. Kelly Matthews here with B&M Poles and Southern Pro Lures. Today we're on Heath Lake in northwest Georgia. It's the second week of January. Water temperature today is about 46 degrees, so we pretty much dead set on winter pattern fishing. What it is, I've looked around this lake. I've fished it twice, I think, and there's two good spots that's got standing timber in it, and both of them has got creek channels that sweep in pretty close to them. We're gonna try it and see how it works, but I'm gonna start out using the slip cork deal set up with a Southern Pro 2-inch crappie stinger. I'm gonna start out with a blue ice because this water is pretty clear. Most of this standing timber, I've checked it, it's about 12 foot deep. And I'm gonna start out with a jig set about 7 foot deep. I usually try to fish, start out half the depth of whatever the timber's in. I'm gonna use the 7 foot Sound Heating Super Sensitive by B&M Poles. Like I said, this water is clear. Instead of getting a boat in on top of it, we're gonna kind of stay back and we're gonna flip to it and see if we can catch them like that. But the main reason, the 1/16 ounce head, and then I got a 1/16 ounce weight about 6 inches above that. What I'm trying to do is flip by this timber, and I want the jig to fall real fast and try to get the reaction strike. So let's get set up and move in these coves and see what we can get going. All right, guys, we just moved in on this first little cove. It's got all the standing timber in it. All I'm doing is staying back probably 30, 40 feet and pitching to it. And I may jig it just a little bit. If I ain't got bit, after I jig it, I just reel it in and recast, because most of the time they're gonna hit it on the fall. And I'm making about 3 or 4 pitches, jigging it a little bit, and if I don't catch nothing, I'll move on. It seems like today, this got a lot of timber in here. It's pretty good size, creating a shadow. And it seems like today, most of them bites is coming off the shadow side on these logs, on the bigger logs. We're gonna fish some of it here and see what we can get going here. He's a hit. There he is. That there come off that smaller one. Smaller little stick up right there. Ooh, he's a good one. There you go. I want to tell you this. That timber is holding some fish, and they hitting that blue ice pretty good. I'm going to have to put another rub on. He eat that up. Want some pretty fish. Yeah, as far as I know, Heath Lake, pretty much all that's in here is black crappie, but they got some good ones. Oh God, there's another good one. He is a pretty good one. Don't think there's any whites in here. There's 3 off of that tree right there. He's probably a good 12-inch fish. Well, some good fish coming out of here. All right, guys, them first 2 fish come off that big tree right there, off the shadow side of it. We're gonna flip back in there and see if we can catch some more. Both of them was pretty good fish. See if we can get some more off of it. There he is. Oh, I guess he's hung up. There he comes. There he comes. He was buried up in that stuff. He ain't no big one, but he's a good one. Yeah, here on Heath Lake, there's no size limit, but they are 30 fish per day limit on keepers. That right there is just the perfect size to eat. it's moving on this second little stretch of standing timber. It's a little bit smaller, but it's got 2 or 3 big trees in it. Let's get started and see if we can pick off a few in here. As you can see, that cork kind of laying sideways in the water. I got it rigged up like that, where it's setting sideways, because any little bit of bite you get will stand that thing straight up. It helps you a little bit when they biting real light like they are today, but they are hitting it. Every one of them we've caught hit it on the fall before the bobber stop even maxes out. A lot of them is. Oh, there he is. He's right there, right beside that big tree. Ooh, that is a good one. That right there might be the biggest one of the day. It is pretty close. Well, he is hooked good right in the top of the mouth. If I can get him undone, there he is. Boy, it is a pretty crappie right there. And we pretty much got the lake all to ourselves today. We're back here in this one little cove. We seen one other boat. I can guarantee you he ain't casting like we are, because he's duck hunting. We just flipped beside that big tree. And there he is, right there where he's supposed to be. Pretty good fish. Ain't no real big one. That blue ice is definitely catching them today for sure. I hadn't even swapped up colors and tried anything. The only thing I did is I did take that red head off and switch to a blue, and it seemed to help. We've been catching them ever since. See if we can get some more. Now, we done picked up 3 or 4 keepers right there. He's there he is. They ain't hitting it too hard, but they hitting it on the fall, and that's what we set up to do, is to get that jig to fall pretty fast, and that seems to be the ticket today. It's another good fish. He's probably 11-inch crappie. I'm gonna tell you, that deal right there is working pretty good today, which I'm sure you can come in here and catch them set back long poling, but I like to cover water, flipping. I like to cover a lot of water and just hit as many places as I can. It seems like I catch more fish like that doing that, and this is working real good today. Alright guys, I just wanted to recap a little bit pretty quick on what was using today. Southern Pro 2-inch stinger and the blue ice 6-pound vicious line. Ended up setting a bobber stop about 7 foot deep, fishing standing timber. Most of it was in 12. The pole again was a sound meeting, super sensitive, 7 foot. It worked real good. It done a real good job today on the slip cord technique. The lake was fishing as Heath Lake in Floyd County, Georgia, northwest Georgia, and it is a real good crappie lake. We ended up with some big fish today. I want to thank B&M Pole Company, Southern Pro Lures, for helping us out making a video today. So please check back. We're going to be making more of these in the future, and I hope you enjoyed it.